You're watching live weigh-in coverage of the Guaranteed Rate Elite at Lake Forest.
What is up, Texas? How's everybody doing today on this beautiful Saturday? Oh, come on. I got nothing over here. I said, how's everybody doing today? We are here at beautiful Lake Fork. As you know, if you're watching on Bassmaster.com, I hope you've been watching all day because it has been an awesome semifinal Saturday right here in Northeast Central Texas. Just a fun event here at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite as we get ready to see which top 10 anglers will be moving into Championship Saturday. First, we want to thank a lot of folks. We have been celebrating this event all week, and we've been celebrating this event for a lot of years with our catch, weigh, and release format. And that starts right here with the Wood County Economic and Development Commission, and specifically Judge HERREN. I think you're here, but we thank you for your commitment and all your hard work to this and this beautiful area you get to call home. We also want to give a huge shout out to the Sabine River Authority and just their beautiful park here and all their fisheries, really. I mean, stretching all the way downstream into Louisiana and where it empties out in Orange, Texas. This is an awesome place and awesome system you guys have here and manage. And then we especially want to recognize the Texas Park and Wildlife Group and Tom Lang and all just their fantastic work that they do, not only here, but with the Toyota Share Lunker program. They released a 15-pounder back out on the Lake Fork just a little while ago. Yesterday, I think it was, that was caught here, and then they took it to their hatchery, and they gathered some genetics so they can build more 15-pounders to be caught swimming all over the state of Texas. But just an awesome job they do, and again, we just are just happy to get to celebrate this Guaranteed Rate Elite right here on the shores of Lake Fork, and just be here in the great state of Texas. So if you guys would help me, please thank all of those fine folks I just mentioned with a giant Texas round of applause. All right, again, I hope you guys have been watching live. We have some fun in store. We, again, if a fish is 24 inches or larger, then they will get to come across the stage through the in front of the stage in a Toyota Tundra, and we'll get to show those bass off. And we know of at least one right now, and we don't know what might happen between now and the final flight check-in, so we might see some more. But before we get started, we have to welcome out our senior tournament manager, Lisa Talmadge. She's going to be helping direct the anglers on stage, and she's been handling all the logistics with this tournament from the tournament side, and just a fantastic job she has done. And as we get ready to go, I want to make sure you guys are ready. So I got a couple of things I want to do. So we're going to kind of draw a line right down the middle right here. So you guys are going to be this side, and you guys are going to be that side, okay? So when I point to you, I want to see how loud you guys are going to get, and then we're going to go there, and then we're going to go to the middle. And you'll know why I'm going to do that in a minute. So let's try it this side first. How loud can you get? That was weak, very weak. You guys got to double that. You ready? So let's try it on this side. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to give you a chance again. So here we go. On 3, we got to beat that. So on 3, let's hear it. 1, 2, 3. Now all together. 1, 2, 3. Here's why I wanted to get your blood flowing a little bit. Our friend, as you know, Dave Mercer, it's killing him. He is not here. This is where he got his start with emceeing American bass fishing tournaments. Now he's our partner here, and he is just he just hates that he's not here, and we wish you well, and we're ready to see you again. But as you know, I'm not going to use his term. I could never say giant bass like he does, but we're going to do a crowd-wise giant bass back to Dave because I guarantee you he's watching. So again, you guys are going to be giant, and you guys are going to be bass. And we got to get so loud we want it to be heard all the way back in Canada, all right? So here we go. Giant and bass. So when I point to you, let's do it. Let's double it one more time. You got to get louder. Giant. All right, that's got your blood flowing, Mercer. We miss you. And we're ready to see you again. And let's get Lisa back out here, and let's get the party started. Coming out today, he had a good start with 38 pounds and 2 ounces through his 2 days of fishing. Come on out, David Mullins. 5 more in your bag today. worth 14 pounds and 6 ounces. David, going to take you to a 52-8 3-day total. Not going to be moving on to the final day, but a good tournament here at Lake Fork for you.
Yeah, I hate to let everybody down to going first. You know, it's supposed to be a big bag, but let's face it, I've been away from home way too long, and I'm ready to get back on that road. So, you know, it's going to be some big bass weighed in. Glad to be here. Glad Texas had us, and thank y'all for coming out.
We appreciate you. You be safe going home. And we'll see where you end up total, but it's going to be a good tournament for you. All right, next angler coming out was inside the top 10 in today. Been on live all day, 46-11 for Chad Morgan Taylor through 2 days of fishing. 5 more today, Chad. We're 21 pounds and 13 ounces. Going to take you to 68-8 3-day total, and that should have you moving on to a championship Sunday.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get any better than this. Look at this crowd. I'm in Texas. I'm around great big fish. Does it get any better than that? You know, it was an interesting day for me today. I struggled a little bit this morning. If any of you watched live, I lost 2 or 3 fish this morning. Boy, it kind of got me down, and I'm like, man, I'm on Lake Fork. Anything can happen, you know. And I fished around, and I moved around a little bit today, and my bedding fish were all gone, so I'm just fishing for them. And I was trying to find an area where those bigger females were moving up, and at I think it was about 1:50, 2 o'clock, something like that, I caught my 5th one. I only had like 14 pounds. At 2:15, Lake Fork showed me that I could weigh in 21-13. That's what it's about, is keeping your head down and keep going. So, man, I was really blessed with that today. So, anyway, I want to just say thank you to all you great people for the hospitality. I've had some phenomenal food, caught some giant bass all over here, caught 20 pounds or better every day. And I'm so happy that I'm going to get to hang around one more day. But my wife, Debbie, love you, baby, but I'm going to be gone one more day.
One more day, and hopefully you get 20 more pounds one more time. Good job, Chad. We will see you in the morning. Another angler who's looking to get inside that top 10 had 39-13 through 2 days. Welcome out, Chris Johnston. All right, Chris, you had 22-7 today, takes you to 62-4 2-day total, or 3-day total, and unless an angler comes from behind in the later flights, that's going to have you moving on to your day 4 as well.
I hope so. I had a blast this week. Yesterday I stumbled a bit, and I kind of got stuck doing something I shouldn't have, and today I just went fishing, found some new water. I'm fishing mostly bedded fish, and I found some big ones pulling up today and a couple I couldn't catch, so I'm really looking forward to tomorrow if I get to go. Hopefully that bass track's accurate, and I know where a couple are laying. I'm going to give her a shot tomorrow.
In Texas, awesome. Look at this crowd, man.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. I appreciate it, and it's been a blast. I've been in Texas for a month, but I am ready to get home, but hopefully we're coming back next year. Thanks, guys.
One more day. We will see you in the morning. He went out in second place with 54 pounds and 12 ounces from Louisiana. Welcome out, Quentin CAPPO. All right, Quentin, good day again. 19 pounds and 4 ounces, going to take you to 74 even, and that has you in second place going into tomorrow.
Man, that's phenomenal. You know, I got Team Scream up there. I want to thank y'all for being right there. You know, I had a good day today. It was real slow for me, but I got the right bites I needed. I had one that I really wanted to call out, and you know, I just never got real comfortable where I was catching them. You know, because the wind was a little bit different than yesterday, and I had to, you know, was really working on my boat positioning, but I got it done. I got second place and holding my ground, and I'm so excited to go back tomorrow. And get after them again.
Well, I am curious, you know, this has been a tournament. There has not been a normal day 2 days in a row, even I think from practice. Maybe practice was stable, but once the tournament started, it was cold, then it was rainy, and then today it's been sunny and windy. Tomorrow's going to even be different. So you've adjusted well. What do you think about tomorrow as far as your adjustments?
You know, well, this is Lake Fork. Yeah, I don't think there's ever a day the same at Lake Fork. You know, every time I come here, it's totally different. You have to keep adjusting, and I think that's what's the most important thing for me to adjust every hour. But, you know, I'm going to go out there again tomorrow and just fish the day. I mean, that's the only thing I can do, put myself in contention and just let it be what it is.
Second place going into tomorrow with 74 even. Good luck in the morning. We will see you then. Next up, watch this angler on live as well from Minnesota. Welcome out, Seth FEIDER. 43-1 through your 2 days, Seth. You have 22-11 today with 65-12 for your 3 days of fishing, and it looks like you will also be moving into day number 4.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm kind of right on the cut right now, but I love this lake. If I get to fish another day out there, I'd be thrilled about it. It's a special place. I'm not getting a lot of bites, but you never know what you're going to catch out here. It's just so many 4 to 8-pound bass in here. I'm really looking forward. Hopefully I get to go fish tomorrow and come see you guys again tomorrow afternoon.
All right, Seth, thank you. Texas has been good to you so far. Let's see if you can make it 2 top 10s in a row. 44-8 through 2 days of fishing. Brandon Cobb, former champion at this event. 5 fish today, Brandon. We're 12 pounds and 9 ounces. Going to give you 57 pounds and an ounce through your 3 days of fishing. And unfortunately, that's going to have you not moving on to day 4, but still a great tournament for you here at Lake Fork.
Yeah, it was still, I love fishing here. Obviously, I have some fond memories from 2019 here and caught a lot of my fish doing the same thing as 19 this week. And today, it just, things never really lined up. I had 3 big bites today. 2 of them I saw. One was like an 8-pounder. I think you might have saw it on live. It jumped off. So didn't execute today like I needed to and kind of ran out of bedfish. Didn't really have a lot to do, but everything performed great except me. So hopefully Neely Henry will go well. I'm excited to get there. It looks like a fun place. It's my style of fishing, so I'm ready to go.
Sounds good. If there's anything to say, Lake Fork is friendly to you in the springtime. Nice job. Good finish. We'll see where you end up. He was leading after day number 1. Took home the trophy just 5 months ago from South Carolina. Welcome out Patrick Walters. 48.5 through 2 days of fishing, Patrick. 5 more today. We're 22-13, and that is going to move you well into that top 10, and you'll live to fight 1 more day.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. You know, today I started on that same point I've been catching them on and caught 2 on it first thing. And I beat that dead horse for about 3 more hours. I said, you know what, it's just time to have fun and just go fishing. Ended up catching 22 pounds and lost me one about 7 pounds. And that's the one thing I love about Lake Fork. No matter where you turn, there's a big in around every single corner. So I'm looking forward to fishing tomorrow. Hope we're going to bring y'all some big ones. Thank y'all to this crowd. Big shout out to my mom and dad and my wife back home and my mother-in-law, Miss Gail. Man, I do like Texas.
See you in the morning. Bass Track has you in 4th place right now. We'll see if that's where you end up once we are finished with the weigh-in. 39-13 through his 2 days of fishing. Come on out from Louisiana, Caleb SUMRALL, your 2017 Bass Nation champion. 5 fish today, Caleb, for 18 pounds and an ounce. Going to take you to 57-14. And that should have you, I think it's going to have you just outside the top 10, but a great tournament. And,
most definitely.
Lake Fork's been good.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, today was almost a really bad day. I don't even know what I had at what time, but I know I made a move late in the day and caught a couple really good ones and called out a small one, and it held my bag true. But, you know, I tried to do some stuff today to change it up and really catch a big bag. I knew I needed to get into the top 10, and I just couldn't make it happen. I ran, you know, about halfway up this arm of my express, about halfway up this arm in the express, and all the way in the back of both, and tried to make something happen. I worked really hard, and I'm just grateful for the little run we're on with making cuts, and it felt good to, you know, put together another respectful bag, but not you know, the big bags that Lake Fork's known for. But I'm more than ecstatic to be here. You guys showed out. How y'all doing? My wife and my kids are here. Love y'all to death. Somewhere. Where they at?
I'm looking.
There you go. Okay, there you go. They're back there. All right, baby. I love y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Great season so far for Caleb. Top 10 in AOY. He's going to get some valuable points. Moving on to the next elite stop at Neely Henry. All right, next angler coming out. Brought in the only over on day number 1. He had 39-14 through 2 days from Alabama, Joshua STRACNER. All right, Josh. Got 19-8 today. Going to take you to 59-6, and it's going to be a great finish for you for your first time at Lake Fork.
Yeah, I couldn't be more pumped about it. You know, I don't know this lake very good first time here, and really didn't. I had a pretty tough practice, and I just kind of started running around. And today I had a tough day. I don't think I caught a keeper until I think 10:30 or 11 o'clock. I just pulled up on one place and caught 2 or 3, you know, good ones, and just kind of started running around. But I'm happy to be here, happy to have what I had, and thank everybody for coming out.
Tell us how you caught that over real fast on day number 1. The only over to cross the stage. I want to know how you caught it.
I caught it on a swim bait. It was just on a main lake point. I pulled up there, and there's actually some birds standing there, and I threw a swim bait up there and caught that big one, and that's the only bite I've had there in 3 days.
Well, hey, it was the right bite and an 8-pounder. Good job, Joshua. We'll see you in Alabama. Looks like you're going to be in 16th place at the end of the weigh-in. Well, this angler was entertaining on live today. Had 44-2 through 2 days of fishing. 5 more today for Austin FELIX. They're going to check in at 20 pounds even, 64-2 through your 3 days of fishing. It looks like you are going to be right on that cut line, Austin, but should be enough to get you into day number 4.
Yeah, I hope so. I think so, unless somebody does something real quick here. It was a crazy day. I looked like a baby deer up there on the front deck all morning.
I was going to say, are you okay? You're not hurt, right? If we were watching live, I wish we could play the replay, but you almost took a dip.
I almost took a dip a couple of times, but yeah, that's the thing. I'm bed fishing, so I'm cruising at about 90 miles an hour down the bank, and you're spending all your time looking out 30, 40 feet, so you're not paying attention to what's right in front of you. And
there's a couple of stumps.
And they come up and surprise you every once in a while. But yeah, I stayed dry the whole day somehow. Hopefully I get to do it again tomorrow. I spent all morning going back to fish that I found in practice, and obviously that didn't work. I didn't have much going all morning, and then I finally just sort of put it on the bank where I could see well and found a couple nice fish. So I think if I make it tomorrow, that's the plan. We're just going to scrap it, find the cleanest, calmest water we can, and just go to town.
Well, yeah, you got 62.4, I think is what your total was through your 3 days of fishing, and you will be moving on, it looks like, to tomorrow, and we'll see what happens.
Perfect. This crowd's awesome. Thanks for coming out, guys.
64.2 was that 3-day total. Good job, Austin. We'll see you in the morning. Sangler made a big move on day number 2. He has 41.12 through his 2 days. Welcome out, Skylar Hamilton. 5 more today. Skylar, we're 17 pounds and 9 ounces. Going to give you 59.5 through your 3 days, and unfortunately, that's going to be the end of the Lake Fork fishing for you, but hey, you had a big day number 2, and it's been a good week for you.
Yeah, I knew all day today that I needed to, catch another big fish to make the top 10, and sort of happened like last fall. I didn't catch as much weight, but snuck into the top 10. But man, yesterday was amazing. One of the best days of fishing I've had in a long time, and this place just keeps putting them out. It's crazy, but man, this crowd's a huge crowd. Got to say hi to all my family back home. Love you guys. Thanks for all the support, and I'll be seeing you guys soon.
See you down in the road at the next stop. Neely Henry. Sangler was making some moves early this morning on live. 39 even for 2 days for Matt Herren. Come on out. 5 more today. Matt, we're at 21 pounds and 4 ounces. Going to take you to 60 pounds and 4 ounces for your 3 days of fishing. So a great tournament for you.
Yeah, it was a great week. I had some opportunities that probably going to keep me from fishing tomorrow. But hey, anytime you come catch these big old Lake Fork fish, it's a blast. And the crowds always turn out, so everything's bigger and better in Texas. I love coming to Texas and look forward to coming back.
Now, I know you're eyeing the next one. You got a little bit of history on that one.
Yeah, it's kind of a blessing and a curse. But, yeah, I've probably spent a day or 2 there.
There you go. All right. Good job, Matt. We'll see you down the road. Great tournament. Good finish today. Should have you in 13th place based on my list. Won the Elite Angler of the Year in 2019. Come on out, Scott Canterbury. 39.11 through your 2 days of fishing. 4 fish today worth 8 pounds and 14 ounces. And going to be a good points event for you, Scott.
Yeah, it is. It was a good week. I caught them all sight fishing. And then today I just tried to do too much. I tried to find some of those postponed fish, try to make a big jump. And by the time I got back to sight fishing, it was like I was in a bad rotation. I couldn't get caught back up. But, man, this is awesome, guys. I appreciate y'all coming out. It's always a great event, Texas. And Lake Fork's got giants in it. We got a lot of people that's got some big ones. But, we couldn't do it without our sponsors. So please support the ones that support us fishing. And appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all next time.
Good job, Scott. Be safe going home. And we'll see you in your home state. Former champion at this event, 43-13 through 2 days. Come on out. Brian Snowden, 5 fish today. Worth 15 pounds, 13 ounces. Going to take you to 59.10. And that should have you in about 15th place for the tournament.
Well, it was a fun week. It's always nice to be in Texas. It's always nice to be at Lake Fork. Had a great time. Just wish today would have been a little better. I got to do what I wanted to do. It just didn't work out. So I'd like to say hi to my friends and family at home. We'll be back next time getting better. Thanks.
Thank you, Brian. Good tournament. Congratulations. And we will see you at the next one. 40 pounds and 3 ounces for this Alabama angler through his 2 days of fishing. Come on out, Kyle Welcher. 5 more today. Kyle worth 17 pounds and 8 ounces. It's going to take you to 57.11 for your 3 days of fishing.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one, too, just like I was on Sabine. I never had one of those terrible days, even though the fishing out there is not super easy to get a bite right now. A lot of the fish are spawning, so they're not really chasing a ton of bait, so you really got to commit to bed fishing. And whenever you commit to one thing, it gets kind of stressful out there. But every day was able to put it together and catch 5 pretty good ones. I appreciate y'all coming out. This lake is absolutely phenomenal. It seems like every time you set the hook here, it's like a 3-pounder is like a small one pretty much. So I just couldn't connect one of those giant ones like a lot of guys are, but it was a fun event. I'm glad you got to hear the decent finish.
Good job. We'll see you back in your home state in a couple of weeks. the busiest professional angler there is. Come on out from Florida, John Cox. 42-1 through your 2 days of fishing. John, you got 15-15 today. Takes you to 58 even for your 3 days of fishing.
Oh man, you know it's an awesome week. You guys have an amazing place here. I mean, I enjoyed a practice every day of the tournament. I mean, just caught a lot of fish. There's some great big ones in here. You know, I mean, I had trouble sleeping every night. You know, getting ready to come back out here, but yeah, it didn't go as well as I hoped today, but man, it was awesome being out there, and looking forward to go to the next one. I'm gonna run home for about 3 days and then fly back to Travis and fish another one. So
say home's gonna seem odd to you, but that should have you a top 20. You get some good points out of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the main thing, is make it to the Classic, and you know, every point you can get. You know, I called like I think up 4 ounces right at the end, and I moved up a couple spots. So. You know, maybe that will come into play sometime in the year and make the Classic. So
I'm sure it will. Good job, John Cox. We will see you in Alabama. Watched him on live this morning. It was very exciting. Let's get it loud for Texas angler Lee LIVESAY. 43-4.
There we go. Y'all can be louder than that. Come on. I know some of y'all been drinking.
There you go. We need some liveliness. There you go. All right. 43-4 through your 2 days of fishing. 5 today, worth 26 pounds and 14 ounces. It's going to jump you up to 5th place, and you will be moving on to day number 4.
Yeah, we had a good day finally. It felt good to catch some fish on a big bait and a topwater. I think y'all saw that part and missed the rest, but great week. Can't complain. I think I'm going to catch them tomorrow. So hero or zero tomorrow. I'm going to go bust a big bag.
I was going to say, you are in position to really go for it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot. Just, you know, everybody says that, but I'm around some big ones, and just a matter of time until I still hadn't caught a big one. I hadn't even caught a 7-pounder. It's almost impossible to fish Lake Fork for 3 days and not catch a 7+. It's crazy.
I hope we see it. Yeah, and this is just awesome. Your home state, I know you want to represent right here on the water. You probably have more history on than any angler in the field.
Yeah, I mean, not even talking about that. All these guys are so good, they figure everything out. But, man, what a great crowd, first of all. But I got to thank a lot of people. All my sponsors top to bottom, but I got Mike Martin from R&K Distribution right here. He's my Michelob Ultra Anheuser-Busch guy. He feeds everybody beer. I got Jim Wells that makes ballistic boats in Fruitland, Idaho, out here somewhere. He flew in from Idaho. He's here. There he is right back there. I can't thank him enough. He took a chance with me and ballistic boats. First one, the Elite Series running them. Now Seth is too. It's, you know, the best boat on the market. Everybody knows it now, and they're blowing up, and it's amazing. Can't thank them enough. But this hat I'm wearing right here is a Team Taylor Fisher Tournament hat, and it's my buddy Louie Fisher's out here somewhere. He might already went to the ramp. Oh, they're back there. His daughter passed away way too young. And it's a memorial tournament for him and her. And it's a benefit tournament that raises scholarships for kids coming out of high school. Anybody in the Monroe, Louisiana area, man, go fish that tournament. Can't thank them enough. And think about him and his daughter and everything that they've been through. Thanks for coming out, guys. I'm going to go jam out that Whiskey Myers, drink a couple cold beers, catch a bag tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
We are looking forward to what your day number 4 has in store. As promised, we've got some overs coming in, and the next one's going to come through via that Toyota Tundra. 42-11 through his 2 days of fishing. Let's get loud as we welcome up Chris ZALDAIN. And that's always a good sign when he digs into that Toyota Texas Share Lunker tank. And there you go. There's your Lake Fork over. And what a move it was, Chris. 5 fish today. You upgraded late for 29 pounds and 3 ounces. Is going to jump you all the way to 3rd place moving into day number 4.
Oh, man, what a day. About 20 minutes ago, I caught my last 6-pounder there. I had 2 6s. That one was only 6 pounds, but it was over 24 inches. And so I've been targeting pre- and post-spawn fish. A lot of guys are out here fishing for spawning fish. I like chasing these Lake Fork bass when they're actually feeding and chasing. And today it's set up right for it. We had a wind direction change. We're going to have another wind direction change tomorrow. And those are the types of things I'm looking for right now. I'm just running and gunning, throwing big baits at them, doing what I like to do, just have a couple rods on my deck. And it was an amazing day today, and I hope to have an amazing day tomorrow.
I was was going to say, moving into the final day, you can just go for it, and you're an angler that's known to do that. And we have yet to see a double-digit bass this week, and we've never been to Fork and not had one. So tomorrow's the day it can be done.
Oh, trust me, I'm going for that type, and all the baits I'm throwing are 8 to 10 inches long, and it's like anyone in the top 10 tomorrow could literally win this tournament. I think it's going to take over a 30-pound bag tomorrow. Just hopefully it's me. Thank you all for coming out. I love Texas. Love this lake. Thank you.
Things are going to get interesting. Nice job, Chris. And that big bass was 6 pounds at 2 ounces, if you folks were wondering what that fish weighed. All right, next up, you know him from Florida. Come on out, Scott Martin. 38 pounds, 6 ounces through your 2 days of fishing. Scott, another good day today. 5 fish worth 19 pounds even. Going to take you to 57.6 for your 3 days and should have you inside that top 20. A good finish for you.
Well, it was a good week. You know, I was sight fishing all week. I missed the ball a little bit. The first day of practice, I went out here and there was fish on beds everywhere, and I thought it was just going to get better with more females moving up, and that weather just kind of slowed it down a little bit. And, of course, these guys are smashing these 28 and 29-pound bags. And that's how you win on Fork. You know, you got to get out here, like ZALDAIN said, throw those big baits. So, hey, if we come back next year, I'm going to different approach. But good points. You know, I'm going to fall a little short on the top 10, but it's all about making the Bassmasters Classic for me. So, you know, it's awesome. I know my daughter's at home watching on their phone. Hey, Hillary and Amelia, and my wife, Suzanne. And awesome crowd. I mean, Texas knows how to show out, guys. What's up? That's right. I'm going to hang out the rest of the day today. I'm actually going to go hang out at the Yamaha booth, and we've got hats over there, and I've got free SMC stickers. So anybody that wants an SMC sticker, meet me over there at the Yamaha booth, and we'll give them out. And appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you.
Great finish, Scott. We will see you in Alabama. You're only allowed to bring in 1 over per day. This angler caught 3 on day number 2. Let's welcome him out. Taku ITO. Taku, you have 48.4 through your 2 days of fishing. 5 more fish today worth 18 pounds and 7 ounces. Going to take you to 66.11 and should have you moving on to yet another top 10 finish.
Oh, top 10 finish?
I love surprising you. You're going out tomorrow again.
Oh, really? So because today the 80 pound, so yesterday I got a 33 pound. But today is very tough for me, so I can maybe I think I can fish. I cannot fish in tomorrow, but 7th place.
Looks like it right now. That's what my sheet shows, unless something changed.
Wow.
Gonna have you in 7th place, moving on for another day.
Thank you very much.
That's 2 tournaments in a row.
Yeah, I hope. So yesterday, very big school. So post spawner, big school, 8 pounder, 7 pounder. So I caught easy, but today the no school, very tough. But tomorrow, I hope. Big school coming, I catch in 30 pounds.
30 pounds. Thank you, Taku ITO. Good job and good luck tomorrow. Tacoma victory earlier this year in Knoxville, Tennessee from Canada. Let's welcome out Gussie. What's up, Jeff? 14-1 today, going to take you to 55 even for your 3 days of fishing. Going to be a nice finish for you. Should be inside the top 30, I believe.
Hey, back on track. Couple rough ones the last 2 derbies. So yeah, no, it's always fun out here. I got a few good ones out deep offshore, kind of how I like to fish yesterday. Spent a good chunk of the day doing that, just never connected. And then I found a big one on a bed this afternoon and put an hour and a half into it. Finally got it to bite, and I lost it. So heartbreaker, but. Yeah, always fun fishing on this place. Thanks for coming, everybody. Awesome crowd.
It's been a good year so far. With a win in Knoxville, Tennessee, and top 30 finish. I think we're showing you in 29th place right now. So a great event for you, and we'll see you in Alabama. Come on out the next angler. 43 pounds even through his 2 days of fishing. Arkansas angler Stetson BLAVLOCK. All right, Stetson, 5 more fish today. Worth 13 pounds, 11 ounces. Going to take you to 56.11. And that should have you inside the top 30 as well.
Yeah, today was tough. Yesterday, I've been bed fishing all week. I know the lake pretty well, and I never did get on any of that stuff that I felt like I could do it just fishing. So I found a lot of big fish on beds and caught them the first couple days. Today was different. I had 3 or 4 more giants that I found that were brand new fish yesterday. Thought it'd be no problem to catch those today. didn't pan out. I was struggling really bad, and about noon I picked up a Booyah Poppin' Pad Crasher, and they're finally starting to bite the frog a little bit for me, and had a lot of fun on it, just never did catch a big one. So had a great time this week. I love coming down here, and I hope we come back again.
I think it's just too good, too big of
Thanks,
crowds, and
guys.
too big a fish. Thank you, Stetson. We'll see you next time. This angler made a big move today. Come on out, former Bassmaster Classic champion Jay Yellis. 5 fish today, Jay, were 28 pounds, 11 ounces. Going to take you to 61 pounds and 2 ounces. Going to move you all the way up to 12th place.
Yeah, it was a great day. The Lord really blessed me with some big fish, and one of the better days I've had in a long time. I caught 3 of those on a spinnerbait, 2 on a square bill, and caught a lot of fish today. It was just really a wonderful day of fishing on good old Lake Fork. You know, I love coming up here. What hurt me in this tournament was the first day I weighed 11 pounds.
You were in 90th place.
I was in 90th place.
And now you're going to finish the tournament in 12th.
Yeah, and how that happens, in case you're wondering. So in practice, I found a lot of fish on beds and nice fish, and I went out the first day of the tournament to find all those fish, and they were all gone. It was the strangest thing for all of them to be gone, and I did that all day. So yesterday I just went fishing and I caught like 21 pounds on a Senko, and then today with the wind blowing, I went back to the same area and caught them on a spinnerbait and a square bill, and it was a great tournament. You know, good comeback anyway the last few days. But I, you know, besides tournament fishing, I also run the Cast for Kids Foundation, and there's a lot of folks in Texas know all about Cast for Kids. We have I think about 25 or 27 Cast for Kids events in the great state of Texas each year. And we have events all over the nation. But what those events are, they're opportunities for children with special needs to enjoy this great sport we call fishing. So we're always looking to expand and start new events around the country. So if you're out there watching, just get a hold of us at castforkids.org, and we'll help you plan an event for some special needs kids in your town, and we'll get them out and show them how much fun it is to catch fish.
Thank you, Jay. I wish I could see what a day 4 had in store, because your weights were growing each day. He's a 2-time Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Alabama. Let's get loud for G-Man, Gerald Swindle.
Hey.
All right, Gerald, 38.5 through your 2 days of fishing, 5 more today for 13 pounds and an ounce. Going to take you to 51.6, so it should be, I think you're going to be top 35, somewhere around there.
That's about how old I am, 51.6, but my knee says I'm 107 for working overtime out there. My toes hurt. Anybody got anything for swamp toe out here? Because every time I hit one of them trees, I just stumble forward. I said, man got ingrown toenails he fish out here, because you get to hitting them trees, especially when you're sight fishing, it's just like a sniper shot. You just pow, you down. I'm like, what happened? I don't know, hit a stump. I don't know. I have hit me some stumps out there. Look at little Lowen wearing my jersey right there. Think fish are like a hula hoop. I got my fans. Hey, big shout out to Bill Lowen for just blowing Pickwick out. Incredible win, him and his family. It's always good to see that guy win and do it. It was a little tough on me today, Hank. I went and gambled. I promised you I was going to try something different. I went and chased that majestic shad spawn, and I felt like Chris Angel trying to hide a white elephant out there. I caught one. He weighed 110 after 3 hours. I said, well, I've got this dialed in. I might want to move on to something else. I mean, that'd been a big one if it'd been like Pittsburgh in the Classic, but here I was just like, well, that's not nothing. And I stumbled around. I ran new water, and it was really weird out here, Hank. This all looks beautiful, and you get in areas you just troll and troll and troll. You don't ever see any fish. So I kind of got caught up in one of them deals today, and 25, 30 minutes before I come in, my marshal day was Holly Queen. I trolling around, Hank. I told her, I said, there's a giant. And when I looked at it, and I said, Holly, I think it's 8 or 9 pounder. I flipped for it one time with 20-pound line, and it turned over, and I reeled it in, put it down, got a rod with 22. I said, no, I think it's 10. I flipped for it again, and it turned over again. I said, let me get this rod with 25, because I said, I honestly think this fish will probably weigh in the teens. It bit twice. I just run out of time. I had 3 minutes left when I run in, and me and that Phoenix was letting it eat. It's just Lake Fork. That's the bite that changes everything. You get to 13 here, and then you gamble. Can you find that big fish? I didn't practice offshore. It was one of them deals you got to cover both ends of it. I thought sight fishing would hold up, but last night, the lightning, it's just something that runs them off. And I knew when I woke up at 3 this morning, it was lightning. Oh, geez, going to have a long day. So I just took me some ibuprofen right off the get-go this morning. Drank me 5 cups of Black Rifle coffee, washed it down with a Mountain Dew, and come on in here hot. I said, let's go, folks. It's good to see everybody out at Lake Fork, man. Y'all take care.
That just that gave me some energy. Good job, Gerald. We'll see you in Alabama. Sitting in the lead coming into today with 55 pounds and 7 ounces. Let's welcome out Tennessee angler Brandon Card. 5 fish today, Brandon. We're at 21 pounds and 10 ounces. Going to move you to 77.1, and you will yet again be moving into day number 4 in the number 1 spot.
Man, I'll take it. Kind of a tough act to follow there. Man,
Gerald, if there's one way to follow it, it's just be in the lead of the tournament, right?
Gerald was in the zone there. It was a crazy day today. I don't know if any of you guys watched on Bassmaster Live, but I got a treble hook in my finger.
We replayed it like 500 times on the Jumbo Trial.
I figured so. I figured so. I tried to do that braid trick and pop it out, and we did that twice, and it didn't go anywhere. And I was like, okay. So I had 2 options. I could either go to the emergency room, or I could just push it on through. And thankfully, my finger was numb, and I just pushed it on through, and it really didn't hurt as bad as it looked. But push it on through, hollered at Matt Herren. He took some snips, cut it, and we were back to fishing in a few minutes. But right before that, I jumped off his 6-pounder. It was just kind of one of those crazy days. You know, I had 3 flurries. You know, my morning bite was just completely dead today, and then you know, I only weighed in 2 fish off of my hammer hole, which for the last 2 days has been amazing play. So we're just kind of keeping our options open, jumping around a lot and fishing offshore like I like to do. You know, I really put the time in practice, and you know, just spent hours upon hours idling and not seeing anything. And I think I found like 3 schools of fish. So hopefully between those 3 schools of fish, it'll hold up, and we can go ahead and catch another big bag tomorrow. But I appreciate the crowd. Thanks guys for coming out, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.
One more day tomorrow for you. Good job, Brandon. And a little bit of advice from Gerald Swindle: go take some ibuprofen, because I got a feeling that hand or that finger might be hurting a little bit later tonight. From Georgia, come on out, Drew Cook, 34.7 through your 2 days of fishing. 5 more in your bag today. Good day, Drew. 20 pounds and 7 ounces. Going to take you to 54.14, and that's going to be a good finish for you here at Lake Fork.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm still unbelievably disappointed with how this tournament actually happened. Super excited whenever we got here and, you know, saw everything on the bank. And I guess the storms last night really messed them up, because I feel like there was less fish up today than there was the past 2 days. But I was fortunate enough to land every bite today, which I haven't done the first 2 days. But, you know, I caught all my fish this week, every one of them, on a 4-inch big bite tilapia magic fighting frog. My go-to, you know, on a 744 Dobbins Champion XP. That is my bed fishing setup. I had 22, 25, and 20-pound sunline. You just didn't know what you're going to get. All the ones that were in the bushes, I'd get as big a line as possible. And if it looked like it was stupid, I caught on the biggest line I could use. But, you know, had a good week considering. So I'm looking forward to the next one. And, you know, we're keeping the momentum going. We could have had a disaster here, and we didn't do it. So that's always a good thing.
Will stayed on the bus for the next one. Good job, Drew. You're going to have a nice finish. We will see you at the next stop on the trail. You know him from Texas, Tacoma victory last year at Lake Guntersville. Come on out, Frank Talley. 33.7 through your 2 days of fishing, Frank. 1 fish today. We're at 2 pounds and 9 ounces. Going to take you to 36 even. Have you in 40th place.
Hey, you know, Hank, I want to call you Trip. Sorry. Wouldn't
be the first time.
Yeah. Hey, Quitman, thank you for coming out. Y'all, look at this crowd. You know, I was sitting in 47th going into today, and so I was just like, pull out the big stick, the 14-inch glide bait I carved out of wood last night, and just let her eat. Well, I caught bait is all I caught, so that 2.9, but, you know, all I could go up was up, so, you know, 15 pounds wasn't going to help me, and I could only fall a couple places, so we did what we did. You know, this is my little grandson, Colton. He's getting him primed up for another 15, 16 years, so... But appreciate everybody coming out and all my family. I got the greatest fan support and the greatest family in the world. I love y'all.
Those are some awesome boots, though, too. I love them. Rockets on the back. Former winner at this event down on Lake Travis. Come on out from Georgia, Drew Benton. 37 pounds and an ounce for your 2 days, Drew. 5 more today. A good day. 22 pounds even. Going to take you to 59 pounds and an ounce. and it's got you in 16th place. So good finish.
Yeah, it was. You know, I got to do what I love to do, which is sight fish this week. It just wasn't what I was expecting. You know, in practice, we had a lot of sunlight, a lot of stable weather, stable water, and there was some giant ones up there shallow. And you know, Mother Nature had her other different plans, and we just made the best of it. Caught every one of them on one rod, one combo I had going out every morning. And I've waited 2 years to go blast off in an elite event with one rod on the deck because I just love to sight fish so much. And it just worked out this week. That's the way I caught every one of them on a big bite fighting frog, 20-pound line, 7.7 Phoenix rod, and just meat and potatoes fishing, and it was a lot of fun. But I'm ready to get home. This is my 3rd week on the road. I miss my family. I miss my 2 boys and my wife. It's been a long 3 weeks. I think we'll start knocking some of that driving out right now. So we'll see y'all shortly.
Good job. Go take a week off, and we'll see you back at the next stop. 35.6 for this Louisiana angler. Come on out, Derek HUONALL. 2 fish today, Derek, for 8 even. Going to take you to 43 pounds and 6 ounces, and it'll be a good tournament for you. Get some good points.
Yeah, man. Gosh, look at this crowd. Guys, thank you for coming out. I mean, I can't tell you how good it feels. Look, somebody in an LSU shirt. Go Tigers. I can't tell you guys how good it feels to see a crowd like this. I mean, you know, it's awesome to get that sense of normalcy back. I mean, you guys don't realize how much, you know, you're the reason why, you know, our job, you know, you guys make our job so enjoyable. If it wasn't for the fans, if it wasn't for our followers, we wouldn't be doing this. And just thank you guys for coming out and supporting. We love y'all, Texas. But yeah, 2 fish, 8 pounds. I didn't have a whole lot to drop, so you know, I swung today. You know, I don't have any excuses. I just stunk today. You know, I tried everything. I ran new water. I did different things, and it just never, you know, I never felt comfortable. But these guys really caught them. You know, two bites in a day and an 8-hour day will humble any individual, especially on this pond right here. But no worries, no regrets, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Texas.
Thanks, Derek. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. North Carolina, 38 pounds even through 2 days. Come on out, Matt AREY. 5 more today, Matt, that are going to check in at 21 pounds and 2 ounces. A good day for you. 59 pounds and 2 ounces for your 3 days. Going to have you in 16th place.
Yeah, it was a fun day. It's you know, it's Lake Fork. What can you say? You come in with 21 something, and you know you need more. And that's what I did. I ran some new water today. It wasn't working out, so I actually revisited some water from earlier this week where I saw a bunch of bucks, and there was a few females that pulled up, and I actually got to see, you know, over 30, 32 pounds a day, but it just didn't work out. But we had a lot of fun. This state's unbelievable. This lake is absolutely phenomenal, and it never fails. Every time we come here, it just kicks out giants. Y'all take care of it. Texas, y'all are awesome.
Thank you, Matt. Be safe. We'll see you in a week. Come on out from South Carolina, Jason Williamson. 36.4 through your 2 days, Jason. 5 more today. We're 15 pounds and 5 ounces. Going to take you to 51.9. Should have you right around 33rd place for the week.
Yeah, I had a good week. You know, it was about missed opportunities yesterday and today for me. But I put my Blue Otter polarized glasses to work this week. Seen a lot of absolute giants out here, and man, Texas is awesome. Fishing here is phenomenal. You guys take care of this lake. It's probably the best in the country, and I can't wait to get back.
We'll say it's safe to say you got redemption on Lake Fork. Good job. We'll see you down the road. 37.8 for North Carolina angler Shane LEHEW. Come on out, Shane. 5 more today. 19 pounds and 12 ounces. Going to take you to 57.4 and have you parked in 22nd place.
Yeah, not a bad day. I scrambled all week. I ran my Skeeter Yamaha up and down Lake Fork probably 17 times today. I went from dam back to the top, back to the dam, back to the top. I couldn't ever get settled in. I knew I had to catch a big bag to even have a chance at making the top 10. So I did a lot of offshore stuff and a lot of jerkbait through a Berkeley cutter almost all day. I had some good bites in practice on that actually out in the timber, and that just never materialized for me. But I scrambled, caught some bedfish, and I'm pretty happy with the finish. You know, Abu Garcia, thanks to those guys, make a great rod and reel in Berkeley, make a great bait. I caught a lot of fish this week on a Berkeley chigger crawl, sight fishing when I wasn't doing the jerkbait deal. So I love Lake Fork. I hope we come back here every single year. This is one of my favorite lakes. Grandma and Grandpa are out there somewhere. They bought an RV, so they're traveling and retired. So they're living the dream. They get to follow me around.
I love to be able
Thank
to
you,
go to
guys.
Lake Fork. Good job, Shane. And it is a special place where we are right now 37-12 for this Kentucky angler. Let's welcome out on him, Matt Robertson. Come on out. 4 fish today, Matt, worth 11 pounds and 2 ounces. Going to take you to 48-14 and should have you around, mid-40s, somewhere around there.
Yeah, we pretty much sucked today again. So it just is what it is, I guarantee you I'm the worst sight fisherman on the Elite Series, so I didn't even attempt it. I stayed out there, fished offshore, caught all my fish on a new Berkeley jerkbait coming out, Hank Cherry's jerkbait, the Stunner. It's bad to the bone, but man, I enjoy it. It's a truly majestic lake. It's awesome whenever you're fishing and know you can catch a 10 to 12 pounder any cast and see 30-pound bags busting out. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming out, and man, we're gonna get on to the next one.
Good job, and not bad for what you consider not doing too well. Top 40 finish, and we'll see what you can do at the next stop. 36-10 for Brandon Lester through his 2 days of fishing. Come on out. 5 more today, Brandon, that are checking in at 12 pounds and an ounce. Going to take you to 48-11. Shows you in 31st place right now.
Yeah, tough day for me. I didn't have real far to fall, so I kind of swung forward a little bit today. I went and fished a lot of new water, and I've been sight fishing all week. We had a lot of rain last night, as you guys know. A lot of my stuff dirtied up. I finally got in an area. I didn't have a fish at 11 o'clock. And I said, man, you might ought to get in the game here a little bit. But I finally got in an area and started getting a few bites. I had a chance at one great big one. She come up and boiled on a big glide bait and just didn't get the bait good. But it's awesome always to go fishing on Lake Fork. Any cast could be a 10, 11, 12, or even bigger. So always fun to come here. Thank y'all for coming out. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Brandon. Be safe. And I know you're eyeing the next couple events, one being on Lake Guntersville. All right, next up, coming up from Chickamauga, Tennessee, or Georgia, I'm showing, Buddy Gross. Took home a victory last year at Lake Eufaula. 2 more today, Buddy, for 4 pounds and 12 ounces. Going to take you to 41 pounds and 5 ounces for your 3 days of fishing.
Yeah, I tell you, I run all over this lake today. I'm going to tell you, Lake Fork has got some giants in it. I've seen them. I'm just not the best sight fisherman. I was way behind today, so I swung for the fences, fished offshore all day, and I missed. I mean, I swung and missed, and I went plumb right field. So anyway, guys, y'all got a great lake. Thank y'all for coming out. It's good to see the crowds back up, and see y'all at the next one.
Good job, and we will see you down the road. He had a crucial bite at the end of the day to get him into the cut. Come on out from North Carolina, Shane LINEBERGER. 32-3, Shane, through your 2 days. 3 more today, we're 12 pounds and 6 ounces, and it's going to be a top 49 finish for you.
Hey, man, I started today in 49th. I had nowhere to go but up. Like you said, I got a crucial bite yesterday. It was almost 8 pounds. So that's what I did all day. I just ran around and threw a jerkbait on points, underwater points, things like that, and I caught a 6.6 today, and I was like, well, maybe it's going to get going. Well, at 2 o'clock, I still had 1.66, so I said, well, let me go to the bank and see if I can't catch a couple. And I wound up catching a couple off the bed, to finish off what I had today. And it's just one of those deals, when you have nowhere to go but up, you just try to go up. So anyway, everybody come out today. We appreciate y'all being here. Good to see everybody back out. Love Lake Fork. And I need to thank my sponsors, Champion Power Equipment, Enigma Fishing, Hook Gear, All In Tackle, Rusty Hooks. Appreciate you guys. Couldn't do it without you. See y'all next time.
We appreciate you, Shane. Good job on a good finish, and we will see you in Alabama. Took home a victory just a couple of weeks ago down in the southern part of this state. Come on out, Jason Christie. 36-3 through your 2 days, Jason. 5 more today for 11 even. Going to take you to 47-3. And I think it's safe to say Texas has been good to you for 2 weeks.
Texas is good to me. I just like fishing around big fish. I really like this lake. I've done good a lot of times here. And, all week I've been throwing a pad crasher and sight fishing. And, the wind and the rain that we had last night made up a lot of the stuff, which is no excuse. I'm fishing on the upper end just to try to stay away from people. And it didn't fly today. It was one of those days I should have stayed in bed. I lost my first 3 bites, and it just went downhill from there. But Texas has paid me a lot of money over the years, and I enjoy it, and I hope we come back.
Nice job, and we will see you down the road. Your Orange Texas champion. Had a big day yesterday to get him inside the cut today. Come on out from Alabama, Justin Atkins. 36-1 through your 2 days, 5 more today. Another good day, 16 pounds and 15 ounces. Going to take you to 53 even, Justin, and it has you in 27th right now.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I love coming to Lake Fork. It's got a lot of giants in it. You get to sight fish, throw a frog, swim a jig, fish off the bank. You can do whatever you want, and it's absolutely awesome. I had an opportunity yesterday and today to try to get over that 20-pound mark. I just didn't capitalize. I had a giant today bite a frog, and I just completely let it whoop me. So I'm gonna go home, do some push-ups, try to get my strength up, because obviously I'm not ready for these fish out here. So this week, me, Wes Logan, and Jason Christie have all roomed together, and we went out 36th, 37th, and 38th today. And last night, Jason said that the lightest bag today has got to buy supper. And he had 11.
There you go. Okay.
Them tacos going to be so sweet with that Sabine River money buying them. Woo, I can't wait.
I was going to say, go find the most expensive steakhouse in town.
Ain't no doubt. Well, I think we dealed on tacos, so I'm just going to get like 10 of them, and I'll take some to eat for lunch tomorrow. So we're going, I don't know if I'm going to leave tonight or in the morning, starting the Open this week at Pickwick, ready to get back there and get some redemption.
Good luck there. We know that's your home waters. A great finish in Texas, and ride that momentum into your next tournament. We'll see you soon. 35 even for Luke Palmer through his 2 days of fishing. Come on out. 5 more today. Luke, worth 16 pounds and 14 ounces. Going to take you to 51.14, and it has you in 29th place right now.
Oh, it was a grind today. I had to change some things up. Went out there and threw a money minute a lot more today, like I've caught a few in practice doing, and got a few good bites. Didn't capitalize on 1 or 2, but that's going to happen. I stuck that bad mammal in my hand 90% of the time this week, flipping them beds, and I really like how it falls down. Plus, that 20-pound shooter is just my go-to. It ain't finessing. You break their neck and get them out of there. So I got to do it, but. It was a good week, made the cut. I'm 3 for 3 here at Fork, so that kind of made me feel good about it. But kind of looking forward to come back. It's nice to be close to home because you got buddies like this coming over and seeing me and stuff, and it means a lot. It's good being close and getting some family and friends down here, and I really appreciate y'all showing up, and maybe we'll go get them at Neely Henry. I appreciate y'all.
I'm loving the poster. That's awesome. Good job, guys. Nice job, Luke. We will see you at the next one. He wasn't showing up on Bass Track all day, so it was a mystery coming into today. A former champion here at this event. Come on out, Keith Combs. So we do have some fish, Keith. You didn't show, your Bass Track must have been malfunctioning, but you have 4 fish today for 12.10. Going to take you to 47.14, and it shows you in 35th place.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Bass Track.
But did you just go off the grid?
I guess I was off the grid today, but, Good tournament. I had a lot higher expectations after yesterday. I really thought after practice this was going to be a total spawn fishing tournament, and the weather we had just kind of changed things up. But it was unbelievable what I actually saw on beds during the last day of practice. I mean, this place could have showed out, but the weather just really didn't cooperate for us. But yesterday I picked up the big plug 6XD like I like to throw, and went out and caught a lot of good fish. And today those places I just kept cycling through them, thinking sooner or later I'm going to hit them, and just never did. But again, a good week. I always love Fishing Fork. It's always going to be a special lake for me. I hope we come here every year because I love the people around here and I love the lake and the big fish that we got. But thanks everybody for coming out. Certainly good seeing y'all. Hope to see you again.
Thank you, Keith. Good job this week, and you always are a force to be reckoned with here. 37.10 for Chad Pipkins through his 2 days of fishing. Come on out. 5 more today, Chad, worth 19 pounds even, so a good upgrade for you. It takes you to 56.10, and it has you in 25th place.
Yeah, it was a fun day. Caught a lot of fish today, just trying to mix it up. I tried to do the sight fishing thing, but there's a few fish out there that are a little smarter than I am, so it didn't really work out with that. But had a blast throwing a jerkbait around some stumps, and caught a couple big ones cranking. And this is one of the most special places there is, because anytime you're out there, you can catch that 10 to 12 pounder. And one time when we come back here, I'm going to get to bring a fish here. I have caught the biggest bass of my life here a couple times. Weighed 31 and 32 pounds, but I've never got to hold one up. So hopefully that'll happen sometime. And got to thank you guys for coming out, man. It's been fun, and we look forward to coming back to Texas.
Thank you, Chad. And yeah, hopefully we will get to see you bring it over in. 37.13 for Cory Johnson. Come on out. 5 more today, Cory, that are going to check in at 18 pounds and 13 ounces. Takes you to 56.10 and has you in 25th place now.
Yeah, you know what? It was a good week all in all. The weather kind of threw me a bit of a curveball. I was planning on sight fishing all week, but this is a great fishery. The place is incredible. You can catch a big one on any cast out here. So definitely looking to get back here and get a little bit of redemption. But I got to say, hi to all my family. I know they're back at home watching. They can't get here, but also want to say thanks to the fans for coming out and get back home for a few days and move on to the next one.
We will see you at that next one. Good job. Great tournament. Be safe going home. 34-10 for a late day catch yesterday. Come on out. Cody HOLLEN from Oregon. 4 fish today, Cody. Worth 814. Going to take you to 43-8. It's going to be a good finish for you.
Yeah, I'm happy with that finish. After the first day, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. The conditions changed, and I changed with it. And I went out and put a frog in my hand, and that's all that I did today. I had 15 bites and got 4 of them in the boat. It's fishing. I mean, not much you can do about it. It's just they were biting funny, and that was my confidence thing, and I went out and had fun today and fished the way I wanted to, and that's what I came back with. So I'm happy to get out of this with a top 49, and we'll go to Neely Henry and try to keep the ball rolling.
There you go. Good job. You're 2019 Bass Nation champion. Good job, Cody. And we will see you in Alabama. Speaking of Alabama, this angler calls that home. That stayed home. 36 even for Wes Logan through your 2 days. 5 more today, Wes. We're at 19 pounds and 9 ounces. Going to take you to 55.9. And my screen shows you in 27th place. So a good job for you.
Yeah, it was a good tournament after the practice I had. And I'm not really a sight fisherman, but I got a little help from my running buddy, Justin Atkins. He's probably one of the best to ever do it, and he kind of gave me the rundown on how he does it all, and it really helped me this week. I weighed about half fishing, half sight fishing, but when I'd go fishing, I'd just swim with dirty jigs, no jack around, and you go catch a 5-pounder, catch a 6-pounder. So, I had fun. Want to say hi to everybody at home. Thank you, fans, for coming out, and we'll see you at Neely Henry.
I know you're eyeing that one, and good job, and we will certainly be watching you at the next one. 2 top 10s in a row, and now fishing on day number 3 here at Fort. Come on out, Brock Mosley. All right, Brock, 5 fish today, worth 18.8. Going to take you to 54.4, and it has you in 30th place. So that's 3 good tournaments in a row for you.
You know, it's I figured out a deal in practice where I wasn't catching any by looking at them. I was actually fish farming. Everything I caught was fishing, and I didn't think I could come out here and blow it out the water by no means, but I thought I could survive the event. I kind of got a little disappointed on day 1 with what I caught. Thought I could catch a little more, and every day has been different on this lake. You kind of have to figure them out every day, and I got like 25 rods out on the boat deck, and it's just I think I've caught 1 on everything. So it's been a fun week. There's some big ones out there. Today was my best day numbers-wise. I caught a bunch of fish today. Had a fun day. I just never run into that kicker you need to bump you up over 20 pounds. So I had a lot of 3 to 4 pounders, and that's what I thought I could catch every day and survive the event. And I'll take a top 30 and get out of here.
There you go. Good job, and we will see you at the next one. And maybe you'll be able to break out the Ole Miss blue again. From Gonzales, Louisiana, let's welcome out the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 35-10, Greg, for your 2 days. 5 more today. We're at 15-15. Going to take you to 51.9. It has you in 35th place.
Yeah, it was. I'll be honest with you. This place was incredible in practice, and I'm still kind of puzzled what happened. I know a lot of those guys ended up catching fish offshore, and I never went offshore. There were so many big ones on the bank spawning the last day of practice, and the first day they were just gone, and I spent the rest of the day just kind of looking for those fish. And today I went off up the lake and just went fishing. It's a fun place to fish just because there's always that chance at a double-digit fish. Anytime you fish in, it's a cool thing about coming to Texas. There is not a lake in Texas that you can't catch a 10-pounder. So it's always fun to be here during the spring, but this is a challenging fishery. So kudos to those guys that are catching those big bags. It looks fun. I'd like to try it.
Yeah, I know you would. Yeah, no, that's good. Thank you, Greg. And you're right. Any lake here in this state, you can get that big bag. Just the awesome job that TPW does. We appreciate all their hard work. All right, we saw this fish earlier on live, and we are glad to be cruising that Tundra up to the stage because what does that mean? You're about to get to see another over. So let's welcome him to the stage. 38.3 through his 2 days of fishing. Let's get loud for Australian angler Carl Jacobson. Inside that Toyota Share Lunker tank in the back of that Toyota Tundra. And Carl, show us what you have in the bag. In Lake Fork, this is going to be a 9-pound, 5-ounce Lake Fork monster right there. Come on up, Carl. 9 pounds, 5 ounces with that one fish. Your 5-fish limit goes 23 pounds and 10 ounces. Takes you to 61.13, and it's a great day, but unfortunately, this is going to be the end of your road. You're going to miss the top 10 just barely, but still, that's a great rebound for you and a great finish.
Yeah, definitely not complaining. Would have loved to make that top 10 because I want to get back out there so bad, but that was a dream fish, and I'm literally still shaking from that bite today. But yeah, an amazing event for me. This is, I think I competed here the last 5 years, ever since I made the Elite Series. I've never made a check. It's really humbled me, this lake, and I've tried to learn it. I lived in Dallas for 4 or 5 years, and just trying to get better on this lake and trying to become a better bed fisherman. That's what it's all about. It's growing, getting better. It's about life. It's about this sport. And that's what I've done. I've had 3 really tough events in a row, and it looks like that's how your year's going to go. But I'm telling you, when life hits you, you got to hit back, and that's how you hit back right there. So I appreciate all the support, guys. And we're going to make the Classic this year. I can count on it. Thank you to all my USA supporters and all the Aussies back home. You guys make this sport. Thanks for showing up.
Good job. And you certainly hit back to the tune of a 11th place finish. Nice rebound, and hopefully you can get that momentum going on to the next one. And we are down to our final angler. This angler took a victory back at this event when it was at Sam Rayburn. Let's welcome out Clifford Perch. I'm sorry. Come on out, Clifford. My bad. I can introduce you to a former U.S. Open champion from Arizona. Clifford Perch brought in the biggest bass so far in this tournament. 5 more today, Cliff, worth 17 pounds and an ounce. Going to take you to 51.11 and a top 35 finish.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be able to fish today. I'm thankful. At lunchtime yesterday, I was heading home. I was a long ways from the cut and caught that 913, and then caught a 4-pounder and a 913 right there after lunch, and it changed the whole week. So I really enjoyed being able just to go today. I didn't get any giants like that, but caught a lot of nice ones today. So it's fun. That big one that came on Big Bite Baits, Fighting Frog. Caught it sight fishing, and those are pretty memorable fish. But
it was 3 ounces away from being a 10-pounder. It
yeah,
was just a Lake Fork monster.
Yeah, it was. If I'd have caught it maybe a couple hours earlier, it might have been a 10-pounder. But it was pretty exciting to catch one like that. So.
Well, good finish. Congratulations to you, and we will see you down at the next event. And now we are down to our final angler, and again took home a victory when this was at Sam Rayburn just a few years ago. Come on out, Brandon Polinick, 36.4 through your 2 days. 5 fish today. We're at 23.13, going to take you to 60 pounds and an ounce and give you a top 14 finish in 14th place, Brandon.
I will take it. Day 1, I had 18.10, and I was in 49th place, and I was like, oh, this is not going to be good for me. Because I didn't have the practice like a lot of these guys had where they saw all these giant fish up shallow. I found 2 8-pounders on day 1 of practice, and they were both gone by the end of practice. And the weather actually helped me, right? It got these fish moving. It got them transitioning. And I like fishing under those conditions because it changes every day, and you have to move with them. And if you can stay one step ahead, you're able to crush them. And, today I found a place yesterday that paid off today. I caught a 7.8 and a 5.6, and as I was sitting there, I'm watching the clock tick down, and I'm watching the fish on my Mega 360 just tighten up. And yesterday there was like 7 or 8 fish there, and today, this afternoon, there was like 15 or 16. And I'm like, just give me one more 5-pounder and let me fish tomorrow. But coming up short, good points, getting ready for Neely Henry. I'm excited.
Good job. Be safe going home. And that gets me excited about tomorrow because, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to 10 anglers. And let's tell you who they are. In 10th place with 62 pounds and 4 ounces, Chris Johnson. 9th place with 64.2, Austin Felix. 8th place, 65.12 is Seth FEIIDER. 7th place, Taku Ito with 66.11. 6th place, Chad Morgan Taylor with 68.8. 5th place, Lee Livesay with 70 pounds and 2 ounces. 4th place, your defending champion here, Patrick Walters with 71.2. 3rd place with the biggest bag of today, Chris ZALDAIN with 71.14. second place, been there all week. Quentin CAPPO was 74 even. And just like he started today, going out the final day in the first place spot with 77 pounds and an ounce is Brandon Card. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap us up. If you are here, we hope you come back tomorrow. We will have demo rides with our friends from Mercury and Nitro and Ranger. If you're watching on Bassmaster.com, tune in to FS1 starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Time, and we're going to be bringing you all the action live. Again, if you're local, takeoffs will happen right here at the Sabine River Authority starting at 6:45 a.m. We are down to 10 anglers. We thank everybody for coming out, all our volunteers, all our judges. For Lisa Talmadge, I'm Hank Weldon. Day number 3 of the Guarantee Rate Bassmaster Elite is over with. We will see you tomorrow morning for day number 4.